It's a heat wave. It's our island in the sun. It's actually 34 degrees out. A couple days ago, it got to negative 48. Lots of rabbit tracks. So, let's see here. Snow drifts everywhere you go out here. Oh, mouse tracks too. Whoa. All right. Go past the Mercury 63. Danger Sting. Yeah. Yeah, that door doesn't close. Oh. A lot of rabbit pellets. So this has gotten some attention lately, and people want us to kind of talk about it. And this is his project. It's a 47 Lincoln.
Later in the year.
Yeah, this is, yeah, no rush to work on this one. I mean, she's rough.
Oh, I got one. That's the...
Yeah. It's going to take a lot of work on this. This is actually in rougher shape than the Roadrunner, even Drama Queen.
It ain't too bad.
No, but this came out of a landfill.
Yeah.
What, 30-something odd years ago? Yeah. It's a 1947 Lincoln. They still consider them Zephyrs, but the
Yeah,
H...
Yeah, it's considered the H series, but people still call them Zephyrs.
Yes.
If I pronounce that correct.
And they made, you know, coupes like this, but this is actually, I can't remember what number it was, but they made 800 or something of these, and this is actually like a club coupe or something like that. We once knew it. We have it written down, but we haven't talked about the car.
It was a coupe. I wanted it, so I picked it up.
Yeah.
And these originally came out in the V12s.
Yes, she had the big V12. Takes Ford pickup tires in the front and back. Well, someone put some sort of an odd 9-inch in the back of it. We got to yank that out, see if it's actually decent for something else.
Yeah, they cobbled some stuff on it.
Yeah, they cobbled a lot. Where's a spot that I can show without showing the VINs? Excuse me.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Yeah, like right here, for example, they both sides cobbled it and welded it, and they're trying to do something. They cut it up. So, and were you gonna try to have this original or no?
No.
Yeah.
I'll probably look around for a modern day V12 for it.
Yeah, Ford or Mopar.
I don't know yet.
Yeah. But yeah, he wants to keep it a V12, or at least of something. I mean, I'll get out to the front of the car here, because look how much space he actually got for an engine. That's pretty big. That's pretty gosh darn big. I think a lot of parts cross over from 46. I know that.
Well, I think 46, 47s, and 48s were the same, I think.
Yeah.
There might have been a few differences between the years.
Yeah, because they stopped the Zephyrs. How do you pronounce it? Zephyr?
I call it, I don't remember.
Yeah. But they stopped those in 46, and then they considered these the H series in
Yes.
47.
No, I think it was 46. I know 47 was H series, for sure.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, it's gosh, we looked some of this stuff up, but we just kind of stopped, and we were going to look up more information on the car once we actually got to this, because this would be maybe hopefully in the next 5 or 6 years if things go right. Not a little bit longer, because there's some other things, you know, we have to yank out, you know, before it. But yeah. I don't know what else to really say about the body. She's just rough. She, like I said, in a landfill. Someone tried to do something with her once. This actually has an experimental thing on it. Well, this is experimental, but it has the push buttons on each side. When you pushed it in, it actually had a spring action, and it popped it out automatically. And I'll let you tell them about this, that it had...
Yeah, it didn't have electric windows either. It had those hydraulic pistons in there.
Yes, and both
the
of them are still there.
Still in the doors.
Oh, look at that. There's a bird nest right there.
Huh.
Yeah.
And plus, this had heated seats.
Yes, she had heated seats on both sides, and it even still has some of the plumbing down there, too.
Yeah, some of the remnants are still there.
Here, I'll let you get on this side, open up the door. I don't know if you could... Oh, snow's kind of in the way.
Yeah, you can still see part of them.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look at that. Hydraulic. And it was on a electrical switch outlet, too. As you can see right here. Kind of... Yeah, look at that. Just a little knob.
I think it might have both. I think one's still dangling over there.
I think so. I see some wire over there. I don't see...
That's the remains.
Yeah, but that one line right there, as you can see, that's actually some of the plumbing that's left over for the heated seats. And it still has the, well, at least one. I think I have both engines on each side still, but of course now they're gone. Yeah. But yeah, it's very interesting. She even had, you know, push button door latches on the inside too, right there.
Trunk's the same way.
Yep. Very interesting how they had this. And of course, seems like every old car had these older chains. Whoops. I can actually do proper camera work.
Well, that's just the interior of that.
Yeah, you're going to keep those chains there just with upgraded, aren't you? Yeah. But yeah,
I do like the original look, but still upgraded a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, older technology with hydraulic. Yeah. Very interesting. What was that? Oh, that plane's back above us.
Oh, that's a different one.
Oh yeah.
The other one had black tips.
Yeah, this one's different. It might be. Yeah, they're starting to turn or scouting.
We've been having planes circle the property lately.
Yeah, we've been having people scout us a little lately, and they've been circling around our particular property because of all the cars. So we're expecting some people to come in the spring to ask if this is or that's for sale. So, but yeah,
yeah, I think this Catalina had heated seats too.
Yeah, she did.
There's another one I decided to pick up that.
Yeah, we kind of were taken for a ride on this, and they actually had some stuff on it that threw us.
I don't think we were taken for a ride. He was told it was a Star Chief.
Yeah, well, the BS artist is what took us for a ride.
Because I had the wild idea it'd be awesome to have two Star Chiefs, and then we turned around the VINs and found out it was a Catalina, which I'm still okay. It's a two-door hardtop.
Yeah, we don't care. You know, we apologize. No, and still did because, you know, got messed up. We believed somebody because I even put the chrome strips in the back off of Star Chief onto this, and they took them off, and yeah, and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But
doors I ain't too worried about because 56 Chevy hardtop doors are interchangeable on this one.
Yeah, which is interesting. You'd be surprised that something off a big Chevy two-door hardtop will fit right onto this little small car. Front windows would work. Didn't the back windows did as well?
I don't remember now.
Yeah.
I tried to write it all down.
Yeah, I think the side windows did too, but yeah, it's just a smaller body. It's just pretty much a big Chevy, just kind of scrunched down a little.
I mean, I wasn't too worried about being gutted out. It was just, it's a two-door hardtop.
No, and our friend and relative, he, when you saw it, you know, he asked him how much you want for it, and he kind of stopped and looked, was like, wait, you want that?
Yeah, he called it I think he called it a ratty POS.
Yeah, he's like, you want that ratty POS? He's like, yeah. So yeah, once things get going too, we actually want to yank this up.
Fenders in it too. So
yeah, it does. The only thing that's going to be bad to try to find for this is those chrome strips on the hood. Those big old chrome strips.
Yeah, I might get lucky.
Yeah, you might. Don't know what else is missing on this car, but yeah, hopefully in the next 5-6 years this will be starting restored alongside this. But you never know, and what may or may not happen.
There's so many projects out here you don't know what to start with.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm starting with. It's just what are you going to mess with afterwards?
Yeah. And this one,
I know it's going to be that 29 wheelies over there. Sure.
Yeah, because we're going to do that. Try to start our learning process on steel reproduction bodies and customization on that sort of thing. There's a bunch of other stuff that's going to happen too, but just, you know, one step at a time.
I've been researching how to do the wood panels for them. just haven't had time to really mess.
Yes. One thing I do want to point out, the roofs on these were kind of similar when they put them on like a GM. Remember the rain spout stuff that I was talking about and everything? Well, the gap and such all along right there. And then right there is the rain spout. Yeah, very similar fashion. They just kind of built the sides up and they had a roof and they squished it together. And it kind of just came back here. I don't know how else, you know, it's put together. Of course, there's some weak spots in the body.
Oh yeah, I do have the original radio for this too put up.
Oh yeah, you do. It was laying in this, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was inside the dash. I took it out.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember.
It probably don't work unless you have to 100% restore it. But you know what? That's usually one of the first things that go when they start tearing out the dash.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know where it was at. You're the one that pulled it out and showed me. I'm going to the back of the car here. But she's on pallets and such. But luckily enough, he has both chrome pieces on the sides. The back bumper even has the big L on it, as you can see right there, for Lincoln. And there's the push button deal. Didn't the top right there have the light for the shine up onto the license plate?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some minor stuff missing for the body. I mean, yeah, she's rough. She's very rough. Yeah, it's a coupe. It's one of those club coupes or something like that. It's
a long car too. I didn't want to haul.
Oh my gosh!
So he brought it over on a rollover, and it still stuck out 2 or 3 foot.
Yes, his rollover was
his roll off.
I meant his roll off. Excuse me. I don't know why I said rollover, but his roll off. How many feet was that? 20 foot.
Yeah. Something
like that. And yeah, and she from bumper to bumper, she stuck out a little ways, probably like good what, 1.5 or 2 almost.
Easy.
Yeah. I mean, she's a long car. They made a lot of coupes in 47, but this is a particular club coupe, which was like 800 and something, and this was pulled out of a landfill.
I think 806, if I remember right, but I could be wrong. It's a little over 800.
I know it's 830. I can't remember. I have to go back to that video and look. Because we found some
down someplace.
Yeah, we found information on it, but we kind of dropped it because we were gonna, inform ourselves, educate ourselves. Once we actually got to the car, then we could tell, everyone as is. But this car has actually gotten a lot of attention lately online. So.
Well, I should. I was drug that 46 out and started working on it.
Well, yeah, Big Blue Betty. Yeah, which is too bad, but.
That actually has electric back windows in.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, electrical back.
Much to get that one going.
Well, yeah, I think it does have electrical back windows. Either that or the sliding ones. We were trying to find some stuff and we couldn't remember. It was either electrical or it's the latch and sliding. I can't remember now.
No, it's electric. It's electric.
All right. Yeah, something like that.
You look down alongside inside the windows, you can actually see the wires going up to those little switches.
Okay. So, yeah. But all in all, man, it's she's going to take some work. We won't it's not going to be chop top or anything. We'll get everything situated to what we can, and then we'll most likely make a new roof.
No, it'd be a crime to chop this one.
Yeah. We'll make a new roof skin, we'll cut it so far back and, go along the rain spouts and put a new one on, because that roof is way too far gone to replace. Most likely gonna have to do the same thing for the skin of the trunk. Fenders, yeah, you saw how bad the fenders were in the front. Gonna try to pop them out as best as I can. It's gonna take a lot of work, but because they're stretched and shrunk with all the dents and dings. Bullet holes galore. Some went through, some of them did not.
Well, I think some of the 4-doors, the sedans, were interchangeable.
Yeah, something like that.
The hoods I wasn't worried about because the hoods were
front clips all went the same just about, it seems like. But yeah, see, some of the bolt holes never went through, so it stretched it pretty bad. Some split it. So yeah, all in all, she's not a bad car. Yeah, this one used to close, but then it just kind of decided not to. Yeah, the latch. Lightly warped from the door hinges, and it needs to be, you know, redone. But yeah, the rest of the body is actually pretty good. It's just the doors are just kind of a little wonky. Which is also interesting too. Well, this isn't... Let's see, interesting thing, on the 41s, like the 41 Oldsmobile, it has these types of lumps down here, the body indentations out right here. Some of Ford and Chevrolet kind of shared almost the same design, but of course, you know, not the same, but excuse me, Ford kind of adapted to it with the bigger luxury cars, and Chevrolet had them in like 40, 41, and then they changed it a little bit to a lot of this style right here. Because a lot of this I'm going to have to get some patterns off of for, you know, for the Cadillac, especially on some of the doors on that side. So, yeah, there's some stuff on this that'll have to be, you know, used and everything from the corpse of that one Chevrolet. There's just a lot of stuff to discuss. I wish I could have got that Cadillac done, but, you know, the surgery, you know, halted everything back. And then winter, then it kind of got warm, then grabbed the business coupe, and then another storm, and then the sub-zero temps, and now this week 40s and 50s, and then we're going to try to grab another car, in which he's home all week, so we're going to see...
hauling cars.
Yep, we're going to try to haul some cars. So, but yeah, this roof's not the best. So all in all, it's pretty much everything in a nutshell. Oh, the back windows, didn't they just latch and turn out like this? Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah, the latch right here, of course, have to...
The other window frame's actually sitting over there.
Yeah, it's right there in the front. Yeah, just think, this big old back window is held together. Yeah, what's left of it. But yeah, no chop top. No. 4-speed, obviously. Or at least something that'll match up to the V12. Yeah, or something, yeah.
I'll research what's best.
Yeah, because this will be a street car or something?
It's not gonna, I ain't gonna hot rod it.
No. More like a type of cruiser, maybe. Maybe an automatic with a V12.
You have to get something pretty big, souped up, to get this boat going.
Yeah. So anything else you want to add on this Lincoln? We're kind of surprised that people are paying attention to this, going through the older videos. And not much to really talk about and do because of the weather. And but yeah, got to haul cars, and was going to work on Drama Queen's parts car, but since it's warm weather, it's like, well, grab more cars and everything.
Get them while we can.
Yep, the last and final ones, believe it or not. I know we said that before, but these are the ones that are the final last ones.
He made a big mistake and asked us if we want to go browsing, and guess what? I went over to a spot I hardly ever go over to, and you see all those shoe boxes sitting there, and that was a hard decision what to get. And of course, the first decision was that business coupe over there, which I had to have it.
Yeah, of course, you and your coupes.
And he had a custom sitting over there.
Yeah, that normal sedan shoe box.
I thought it was pretty cool. And then he offered that Victoria.
Yeah, I was ratcheting that, strapping down the business coupe. He walked over.
I couldn't say no to that.
Yep.
I'd have to be stupid to say no.
Yep, he offered that 51 Victoria. It's like because he was originally going to have that in the store for his collection of Victorias.
Yeah, and then he had 2 39s. One's savable. The other one, I don't know. I'll probably use it for parts.
Yeah, at least something off of it. And there's a few others too. You know, the 68 Cougar, and then the remains of that 48 Mercury Woody.
Yeah.
And then...
You should be able to hold that in the back of the truck.
Yeah. And then there's something else I actually kind of want to keep hush-hush until I pick it up. A lot of it's actually been shown on the video before, but I'm not going to say what. You know what it, yeah, okay, you know what it is. So, anything else that you want to add?
No, I don't think so. There's too much stuff out here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we do apologize for not working on anything. The weather's just been kind of, yeah,
Bad.
been very bad. Yeah, we could work on, dashboards and everything, which I was actually going to do, but then, other stuff is getting in the way again, and I just don't want to say this and so, plan something, and then, just kind of backfires, and again. Don't want to keep doing that anymore. So, but alrighty.
There's a bunch of cars over there in 30s I like to start working on too.
I know.
There's that Pontiac, there's that Oldsmobile, there's that Chevy. Actually, there's 2 Chevys there.
Yeah.
That one's going to be a jigsaw puzzle figuring that one out. But
all that 30-something sedan, whatever it is.
I had to have it.
Yeah, that Ford. Well, you know how to work on them. I don't.
I think it's missing everything, or it's just missing a door.
Yeah. Yeah, you have all the pattern stuff kind of marked out on how it went together. But all the pieces there, though, is the thing, because it's all scattered about and have to piece it together from that one stuff that you found for it. Because that'll be a learning experience, because when we sort through that stuff, we'll record it, so that way we know, document everything. I don't think it'd be too bad,
because those cars actually had wood roofs.
Yeah.
That should have had a roof like that sports coupe he has. It should be a wood frame with a canvas top.
Oh, yeah, I still have to post that short up. I still have that saved. Yeah. So, alrighty.
That's the impression I get looking at the remains of the wood frame.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I could be right.
Only one way to find out is just...
That's what it looks like to me.
Yep. Only one way to find out is just get our hands into it.
Because if you look at the way the back roof concaves and comes down flat, yeah, that kind of tells me it was a wood frame with a rag top.
Yeah. And real fast, like, people still want me to work on the Macho Power Wagon, the 79, and also Little Jericho. I am going to look into getting a carburetor for him around maybe August of this year, if not something else. I do have a kind of original one for it, but needs to be rebuilt, and I don't quite trust it too well. And yeah, but people want me to work on these, the 4x4 Dodges, the short boxes, and well, I was like, I keep saying, if we somehow, get 10,000, subscribers, and yeah, I'm yank it out. But now I'm thinking, it's like, you know what? If I could find a box in 2023 for that, and the 73, whatever on whatever frame it is, it's at the Power Wagon frame in the 70s. If I could find a box mainly for him first on the Macho Power Wagon.
You'll just find yourself a 79 box that matches.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. It has to be a standard 79 box, and I'll have to color it, and I'll have to add some stuff to it, because this had the Macho roll bars and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's actually the second one I've ever seen. I've seen the other one down in Kansas and this one.
Yeah, and I am actually going to switch out the front grille. Because this is actually not it is the correct grille, but it's also not. This one had the 4-way headlights, and it was eliminated down to 2. Someone just kind of switched it out, don't know why. Everyone has their own preferences, but yeah, this has the correct but not correct front grille on it. And it had the 4-way headlights on this, and someone put the 2-way headlights. So, and that's going to be kind of a challenge in itself, to try to find a 79 4-way headlights. I think 80s would work. No, not really. 70, they all kind of changed a little. Like on him, this is an 83, and someone put an 87 front clip on it. So, but yeah, if I could find, instead of 10,000 subscribers, sounded selfish, do apologize about that. I'll just look around for a 79 short box, for him, and I'll just color code it and everything to match that of a Macho Power Wagon.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep, you gotta do what you gotta do, because those Macho Power Wagon short boxes were difficult to find.
Oh.
So, well, even any kind of short box, really. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to get a standard short box of 79 and deuce it up. Won't be original, we'll just add some extra stuff to it. Won't have floating tires, it'll have the standard 15s. I'll probably put a little bit of different bumper, some smaller upgrades on it. It's an automatic, but I don't care. I mean, automatic, 4-speed. I mean, I'm happy. So, anything else you want to add?
That'd be too much to talk about.
I know. All right, please take consideration of liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. We don't want no money from all of you in no way, shape, or form of donations and stuff like that, except for the shop that we'll create next year and earn our keep from the stuff that we make by our own hands, by our own design, and what we sell for reproduction parts once we get that far. So,
well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff we want to mention, but one step at a time.
Yep.
It'll take a bit to build things up.
Thinking about the 50s, the 50 and the 51 for starters.
Yes.
I think those would be good patterns to start working on.
Yeah, there's when we grab the 51 Victoria, we'll talk about something on that one. So alrighty, y'all have a good night. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for the support.